by the name of Felix. I'm going to take my audience on the issue to do with dissembling and reassembling of the system case unit. Now, the system case unit houses most of the important parts of the computer that is needed to what? To make the computer user perfectly run the computer program. As I will open, this is where I have to tackle you. Okay, this is where I have to begin from as being what? The lock of the system case unit. I'll push this one outside to bring the cover here a little bit what? Outside in order for me to pick it easily. As you are seeing, there we go. This is the system case cover. Put it here. Then I'll bring my system case down. Now inside here, we have components like the power supply. This is where I connect my power from the socket to the computer, okay, to the system case unit to like help in running the contents inside. And then this green substance is what we are calling it what? The motherboard. Then these are the cable that help what? In the effective running of the whole content of the system case unit. And then when we come this side, we're going to find things to do with the DVD drive and some other contents. Most of them I'm not seeing. Then when we come in this other section, we're going to see what we are calling it what? The hard disk drive section, where I have my hard disk here. It's removable. Then they are connected to the cables as you're seeing. Now as I take my audience to the how do things that are cabled in the system case. I'll begin with this blue cable, that is the SATA cable. This one connects, this one transfers data from the hard disk drive to the motherboard. Permit me to remove it as the way you're seeing it. Normally, in most cases, there are two. There is this blue one, then there is this orange one. This one transfers data from the DVD drive to the motherboard. Permit me to also remove it as the way you're seeing. Then the next one we are going to tackle is, let's remove the power cable that connects power from the power supply to the motherboard, as you see. I've removed. Then from here, I'll remove this one, that is the IDE cable that connects that transfers data from this small board that houses some of the ports to do with the mouse, whatever. These ports connects those things of the mouse, maybe the keyboard, and at times the USB one, the USB drive. Permit me as well to remove it. There we go. And then let me also remove the power cable that connects to that powers the DVD drive, as the way you see. Then there is another power cable again that connects to the motherboard. Permit me also to remove it. There we go. Then there is this power cable that connects, the power cable that connects the power from the power supply to the hard disk drive. I'll also remove it. Now from here, I'm done with removing these power cables, right from the motherboard, the hard drive, DVD drive, Then from here, let me unscrew this. I'll unscrew my power supply as the way you see. Let's try to maintain so that it shouldn't fall on the other contents. Let's bring it down. Then this one, I can like lift it a little bit up. Some cable is some that is remaining. As I is not coming out. Then here, I can now lift this one up. Let's push this one a little bit outside in order for us to remove. This is my power supply. I've removed from the system case. After here, let me also come and I remove it. Now, in this section, this is where we have the things of the heat sink that cools the what? The CPU. Under that heat sink, there is a CPU. Because at times when the computer is operating, the CPU tends to heat up. So this heat sink helps to do what? To cool it up. So I will remove this. Then let me also unscrew this. And I lift this up. This is our heatsink, the one that I was talking of. Then here comes our CPU. I need to take this heatsink also off. Then I set it apart. Then from here, I have my CPU. Now the CPU is removable. I can press this one, this metallic content down. Then I push it outside a bit, and I bring it up. You see, it releases this one, this metal that is cutting up the CPU. Now here I can remove my CPU gently, as the way you're seeing. Always it's advisable you hold more, okay, some of this whatever contents from their edges. I will set this one apart here. Then from here, my CPU is now ready out. We have again another heatsink that is direct what? Clamp on the motherboard. This one also helps to close up some of the contents of the motherboard here as the computer will be operating. Then we have really another thing, that is what? Our RAM section. Now here, our RAM is now what? Clamp on the RAM slot, but it's as well what? Removable. When we are removing, we press this one and we do it. We take it down, then press this side and we take it down. You see the RAM tends to come up. This one is now easier for us to do what? To remove. Now when you're handling, it's advisable as well you hand it what? From the edge here, just to like protect what? These other edges where, okay, the links have the memory to the slot. We put it as well what? Up. Okay, we put it down on the table. Now, this is our RAM slot, these two. Normally, in some of the motherboard, you find them, there are more than two. Some of those, whatever. Some of those motherboard can have something to do with H RAM, but this one of ours is having all the what? Two RAM slot. So, but that is not a big problem. Then let's come to this side of the expansion slot. They are as well three. Yeah. Now, in this expansion slot, you can add the things to do with the video graphic cards. Maybe in case you like really want, maybe the things of the game, whatever, the game cards. And then, okay, let's come back this side. This side of the DVD drive. I think we need to see whether it's removable. Let's try to unscrew this and see if it will come out. think it shall not come out easily, but so we can leave as it refuses to come. Now, just next to the motherboard, we have our the contents, we are calling it the fan. This one help to like spin, sorry, this should supply air conditioning into the system case unit. Now when the power is on, you find that the power supply to the fan spins the fan so that it should allow air to actually circulate inside the system case, just to help cool other contents of the system case. Then let's remove our hard drive. Now this hard drive, if you see very well, is having like the storage capacity of 500 GB, like high performance hard drive. That is the specification they have given. Then 64 MB buffer. Other things of the HDWD 105. Those are the specifications they are now giving. Then we come now back to this section of the motherboard. Permit me as well to try to unscrew it. See if it can be removed. I believe it can be done too. Can be done so. Unscrew it. I think will not be possible. Some of these ports from this side is holding what our motherboard hub, but I believe you have is all that clear. You're seeing it very well. As I said it before, this heatsink is clamped on the motherboard, dropping what improper cooling of the motherboard contents. And let's take okay, let's rescrew our motherboard back. As you see, let's screw this one as well. Whatever we are doing here is what disassembling our system case. It's the way you see. You also put this one back. Now, one of the things I didn't talk about it is this one, is this CMOS battery. This one helped to store details to do with maybe the things of the time. Okay, without this CMOS battery, at times it's actually hard for you to like power on your computer. Reason being, it does not perform what? It performs like vital task in ensuring that your computer is what? Is powered on. It performs that vital task to ensure that your computer is what? Is powered on. Now from here, I've told you very well, this IDE cable transfers data from this. There's some small board in between what? The DVD drive section and the fan what? And the fan, okay, the fan cottage. This one houses some of those ports to do with okay, ports you can connect those things of the mouse, keyboard, and at times what the USB hard drive, the USB flash drive. Those one, huh? I think I'm clear. Then okay, this IDE cable transfers data from this small board to this main one, to this main board, just like to bridge the gaps between data transfers from this small board to the main board. Now let's go back and begin what reassembling them. This cable, permit me as well to remove it. This cable transfers what power from the main board to the fan, just to help it what in proper rotation, like in proper circulation of what the hair inside. Then let's come back and we begin what reassembling these okay, the contents of the system case. Here I'll begin with what my power supply. I'll put it back. Okay, this power supply performs the task of what converting okay, AC into DC, because our computer, most of our computers do not use what an AC what power supply due to the heavy task they normally perform. I'll put it back the way you see, and I'll come back and screw them. Okay, I'll come back and screw. Here we go. Have this one. I'll screw it back. Then I have another one of which and maybe I'm going to screw it back. From here, our supply is what? Back on its position, and it's fully affirmed to the system case unit. From here, just not to make you get confused, some of these cables, they tend to do what? To match each other. So just try to follow. Like this one, you see, when you try to count this, okay, the number of the insert section where you can fix them back to, you see that it tends to match with what? With what is on your board. I'll fix it here. There you see. Turn it this way. There we go. You see, it's back. Then the next one that will come here. Okay, I will fit them in one after the other. When you look at this one, it tends to match this one. Okay, this other one, this other power whatever receiver to the main board. I'll also put this one back. There we go. You see, it's already firm. Then this one I will not yet put it back. Reason being I've not yet brought back my hard drive. And then which one else? Okay, permit me to also put back what my IDE cable. There we go. It's fully firm. Let me take back my hard drive in its section. In taking back the hard drive, it's just as simple. You don't have to like maybe press things. You just push it down a little bit, and it goes back to what? To its exact position. Now from here, I can take back what? My power cable to the hard drive, as you see. Okay, this okay. this power supply, whatever. There are two. Reason being what? In our system case unit, we have what? Okay, we can house in that hard drive section. We can house in like more than one what? More than one hard drive. So this one enters in the first one, then the next one what? Enters in the second one. In case they are there, but at this point of time, we don't have. We can leave this one hanging. Then here, let's connect this one back to this hard drive one. No, to this DVD drive section. There we go. I told you this power. Okay, this cable connects power to the hard disk drive. No, to the DVD drive. And then let's now come back with what? We replace back our RAM memory. Okay, the specification in this RAM memory, when you look at it very well, of course the storage is not specified here, but we can take it back as the way you see. Actually, you hand over this what? From the edge here, not from this other, no, not from this section that enters in the what? In the RAM slot. Just to like keep it safe. Now in putting it back, consider this notch. Ensure it what? It fits in this one. There is some section where the notch will goes and enters in. Just like this help, what? Easy fitting back what? Your RAM whatever. I'll press this one down. Then I put in my RAM back. I as well cut it just to hold it firm. There it goes. Then let's come back. We take back our CPU, the main brain of the computer. I'll put this metal hub, and then the entry. Now in the CPU, we really also have some of these two notches, just to help you position them in their space. Now, like in this one, you see that one where these notches will come and hand us. There is this one, then there is another one here. So now you come back and you place your what? You place your CPU and you cover it what? With this metal. You press this one, you take it down. There it goes. Now, after here, let's come back. We take back our heat sink. I'll make this one enters inside on both sides. You see, even if I'm moving, they're not what? They're not moving like sideways. So it means what? They're back in that position. Then I'll push this one down, and I screw on my heatsink cover. I'll come back and screw this on also. Now